Hello everyone, this is Ilma Ismail, and today I will be taking you all through the evolution of input output technologies in mobile devices. You all know that the mobile devices have come a long way from clunky buttons and tiny screens to touchscreen powered smartphones with cutting edge features. So, by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how inputs and output technologies have shaped mobile devices over the years and where we are headed into. So, let's get started. So let's start by looking back at early mobile phones. They relied heavily on physical buttons, yeah? So do you all remember those small clunky keypads where we used to type one by one whenever needed? So while they were functional, they limited what users could do and weren't exactly user friendly. They were not user friendly, right? So like replacing those physical buttons, then came the touchscreens, which completely changed the game. With just a swipe or a tap, users could interact with their devices more naturally. They can just use their fingers to do whatever they want. And next, we saw the rise of virtual keyboards, which replaced physical buttons. These on screen keyboards were a huge step forward. They not only saved space, but also made typing more flexible, whether it was texting or emailing and whatever. Around the same time, the voice control technology started to emerge. Assistants like Siri and Google Assistant allowed users to perform tasks simply by speaking, making interaction more convenient and hands free. And then, as the technology evolved, fingerprint scanning was introduced. So it added an extra layer of security while being super convenient. We know fingerprints are very unique, right? So you could unlock your phone with just a touch and it will add more security for your privacy. And along with the fingerprints, then came the facial recognition, which took security to another level. Using advanced cameras, devices could now recognize your face and unlock instantly. For example, um, we know the technology is changing time to time, right? And during these COVID-19 and all, people were wearing masks. So the facial recognition allowed the users to record themselves by using a mask. So even if a person is wearing a face mask, the facial recognition can identify the actual user. So these features not only made devices more secure but also enhanced the user's convenience and making the things more easier than earlier. And then we'll talk about the tactile feedback. So, haptic feedback added a new dimension to mobile devices. So, when you type or interact with the screen, the vibrations make it feel more real, like you're physically pressing buttons. So, maybe you all have come across some smartphones when you're clicking on a certain thing, even though there's no any button, you'll get a small vibration, so that's called haptics. And it will help the users make it more feel like real. And then there's force sensing technology, which can detect how much pressure you apply to the screen. So this opened up new ways to interact, for example, lightly pressing to preview a message or pressing harder to open it. So the technology that is used for force sensing technology, it will detect whether a person is lightly pressing a screen or whether he is pressing it harder. So according to the user's input, it will show different functions. And then mobile output technologies have also advanced significantly in the camera side. So today we have 108 MP cameras capable of capturing incredibly detailed photos and 4K video recording, which allows for professional quality videos right from your phone. So this has transformed smartphones into powerful tools for both casual users and creator. It will capture the scenes naturally, like an eye. So these are some wonderful evolvement of our input and output technology. And then there comes the a multimodal input. So styluses such as the S Pen are perfect for precise tasks like drawing or taking notes. So especially for creative professionals. Then we have gesture recognition, which allows us to interact with devices through natural movements like swiping or pinching to zoom. So combining these input methods makes our devices versatile, allowing us to do everything from creating art to multitasking. And y'all can see, looking toward the future, we don't know what would happen, right? So until now the technologies like augmented reality, which we call as AR, they are bringing a new level of interaction. So AR overlays digital content onto the real world, creating immersive experiences like gaming or virtual shopping. And then there are brain computer interfaces, the BCI, or it can also be called as HCI, human computer interface, a truly futuristic idea where your brain could directly control your device. So that's amazing, right? There need no need for physical input. And finally, um, it will do whatever a normal human being is capable to do. And there we know the AI powered interfaces are making our devices smarter by personalizing experiences and predicting what we need before we even ask. So these are some future technologies that we can expect. So here's a quick recap of how input and output technologies have evolved over the years. Y'all can see how the early mobile phones were designed, and time by time, the technology has evolved very faster. So it started with a just physical keypad and then went until a human interface, so brain computer interface and haptic feedbacks. So, when it comes to output technology, it started from just a monochrome LCD display and went until advanced AR or VR output. So, this is just a small glimpse of how input and output technologies evolved during several eras. In conclusion, mobile input and output technologies have come a long way, from physical buttons and small screens to today's powerful touchscreens and immersive AR. So, these advancements have transformed how we interact with devices, making our experiences more seamless and innovative. And the future promises even greater possibilities where the digital and physical worlds will merge even further. So, like I said, who knows what will happen? Thank you for listening. Hope the session was useful and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.